Hello and welcome. So this is VTA Bmain, so vintage Trans Am, and it's the Bmain. It's a small Bmain this time. It's only 3 of us. So I'm starting in first place. My buddy starting in the white car, second place. And then we have a third place car. Long story short, you don't want to be last. Oh my god, he gave up the position. Oh well. But here we go. It's still a nice little race to record and look at the lines, but one of the things that I'm going to mention about this is I am running a 3.5 FDR, so final drive ratio. It's approximately a 3.5. That's a 92 spur with a 50 pinion. That's what it comes out to. And I'm trying not to be, actually I'm trying to be first regardless, but the goal really is to not be last, to make it to the A main. And the crazy thing is, sometimes it happens where somebody battles for the B main, and then in the A main, the individual ends up taking third or something. So if you think about it this way, whoever ends up in first place here will be starting 9th. Whoever takes second will be starting 10th. So it's very interesting, right? You make it to, say, 9th or 10th place, and then all of a sudden you take third in the A main. But here we go. A few little things. I can't get traction. Here, this track, it is a fun track. It's a very technical track. Not much grip with this car. And one of the things that I really have to do is just slow down. So when I fishtail, I'm going way too fast. And I'm not sure what to change on the setup, to be honest. I think I just need to clean my tires. I am running dirty tires. No, I'm not using compound or anything like that. These are dirty tires. But probably should have just wiped them down with a wet towel or something. Simple grain. There we go. And I struggle. Even in the A main, I end up struggling. So, right, there's the spoiler. I do make it into the A main. But the main thing I want to drive attention to is I am using a different motor. So I've been using the X Factor, the RevTech X Factor by Trinity, for quite a while, and I decided to swap it out and try the slot machine and just take a gamble with it. If you have not seen my video with the slot machine where I use an analyzer on it, do go ahead and watch it. So if you're interested in the slot machine motor, give it a try. But the slot machine, if I were to compare it to the RevTech, I will say that it runs cooler. They come with the exact same rotor. Well, the same line of rotors. I guess it's not the exact same one technically because it's a different rotor, but it's the same line of rotors, so the gauge should be the same or very, very similar. I forget what it is. I want to say it's the 1117. So that's what this one has. And timing, timing is up, gearing is up. With the RevTech, I actually had a lower FDR just to manage heat. With this one I have a 50 tooth pinion, as I said. With the other one I was running a 47, I believe. So that's a bit of a difference. And you are going to see me run this car against my other friend's car, so the blue car, and he is running a RevTech. So you're going to see, if you watch the A main, just the first couple laps, you will see us both running our cars. And I know it's not a 1-to-1 because of the difference in the gearing, but the point is I can manage with that lower FDR, final drive ratio, because the motor does run cooler. As far as power output, I think the straight they end up reaching about the same speed. So the RevTech is, or Rev motor, but you have to run lower on the gearing. So I don't remember what his final drive ratio is, but that's my assumption. And that's just based on the old motor that I had, considering I was able to go up 3 teeth no problem and keep temperatures at a reasonable level. But that's something I want to point out. So it is kind of slippery. I'm not getting much traction, and I do manage first. So I'll see you in the A main. Thank you very much for watching.
Oh, my hair! My tongue! My rod!